This backyard is absolutely massive. You have room to do everything you could possibly want and more. You could have a pool, and I love right over here just how shaded it is. You're still getting the established trees. You got the 4-rail horse fence, so it gives it that nice country feel, and you've got shade cover. But what's so cool is you're getting brand new custom homes on 1+ acre lots starting in the $700,000. Most luxury acreage communities, you're gonna struggle to get in under the $1 million mark, which is really what makes this neighborhood so special. But what's really cool is the location. We're actually not out in the middle of nowhere like you would think. We're just 5 minutes from downtown Montgomery. In fact, this neighborhood is zoned to Montgomery ISD, so you're gonna get some of the best schools in one of the best school districts, but you're just 5 minutes from that cute, historic downtown Montgomery, the birthplace of the Texas flag, and there's tons of new shopping and development, but you're still getting that nice country feel. And what's great is you actually have the opportunity to buy the lot yourself and pick whatever builder that you want. However, they actually do have a model home out here. We are here in Chapel Bend. It's a 67 lot, 1 to 2.6 acre development. So they've got different lot sizes for you where you can come out here, pick your lot, and build a fully custom home. So we're gonna show you inside of this model home today, but Grace Point Homes isn't the only builder. Because you can bring your own builder, we're gonna also show you a couple of different options. But I wanna get you inside of this home because I was actually blown away when I heard what this one comes out to price-wise. So let's go inside and show you what this builder has to offer. They opened this model home this past weekend. They had the grand opening, so you have not seen inside of this floor plan because it's brand new. This is Grace Point Homes, and it's absolutely gorgeous in here. I don't know exactly what I was expecting when I pulled up for the first time, but I think it surpassed my expectations, especially when we talk price here at the end of this video. So the first thing I noticed is how open and wide it is. You're on an acre lot with this model home, but as I mentioned, they actually have some lots for sale that go all the way up to 2.6 acres. And so you've got two options when you come out into a community like this. You can buy the lot and then pick your own builder, or because Grace Point happens to be the builder and the developer, you also have the opportunity to buy one of their inventory homes that's already on one of their lots. And I'll tell you, that's where you're gonna get the best price. So we'll run you through those in a bit. But first I wanna show you the home and see if you actually like it. So you've got this great living room here. You've got the cathedral ceilings. In fact, I wanna say these ceilings kick up from 10 or 11 feet in the corners and go all the way up to 20 feet with that center beam running through. So it's nice and open. Obviously getting a lot of natural light. And this version, even though it has some gorgeous windows, isn't even the nicest version they build. You're gonna have the option to add glass sliders along the back of this house and really open up this home. Now, they did opt for real wood floors, and I think these are gorgeous. They're a good mid-tone. These are the kind of floors that if I were building a home today, I would put in my house because I don't think they're gonna go out of style. They're not too dark, they're not too light, and they're the real deal. Just don't put them in if you got dogs. You've got a real gas fireplace with the white painted brick going up and around. And then Grace Point, if you're not super familiar with their products, they definitely do a good farmhouse vibe. So they're gonna have the shiplap accents throughout the home. It kind of gives that Chip and Joanna Magnolia vibe to it. So let's start over here in the kitchen. You've got cabinets going all the way up. You've got the really cool showcase cabinetry with the glass panels up top. And then they've got upgraded appliances. So this is not your everyday spec home. This is a fully custom home under $1 million on an acre lot, 5 minutes from downtown Montgomery. So you've got double ovens over here. I love this. I always forget if these are Genair or Thermador. I should know this by now. I sell these all the time. We're gonna judge their fridge. They just had their party. Last time we were here, they had way more beer in here. So we'll judge it based on the last time. I wanna say the fridge last time was like a 9 out of 10 because it was completely full of beer. Now pop back there without me. I want you to see this space. Not only do you have this kind of little butler pantry staging area, but then you also have a big walk-in pantry, plenty of storage, but I like that they do have a wine fridge tucked back here, a lot of exposed shelving. And then tell me what you think about the wall sconces up top. I've never seen that before. Kind of an interesting call. It's good lighting, but it just, I don't know, it just seems a little different to me. I don't love the microwave there. I've said that before, I'll say it again, but I do appreciate that there's an option for a door here that can keep the kiddos out if you're gonna have that. Now, you do have a good amount of storage in this kitchen, and what I thought was really cool when I opened this one is you actually have a pull out for your appliances, so you can keep them all plugged in and then just slide them out and use that blender. Now, they went with two different types of countertops in here. This is a granite and this is gonna be a quartz. You're gonna have tons of options because the sky's the limit. They are a fully custom builder. You also could buy one of their inventory homes where they've picked everything out for you. And the good news is their designers do a pretty great job, so I think you'd be pretty happy with it. Now, I love that they upgraded the cooktop. This thing is, I don't know, this thing's pretty sweet. It hangs over the edge. You've got your 6-burner gas cooktop with a really nice vent hood, and then they carried out that shiplap to match from across the way over here. So overall, really happy with what I'm seeing here in the kitchen. They did the pull tabs for you, and the gold on the pull tabs actually matches the appliances. So it's all the little things, it's the subtleties that I think are really neat. You've got your pull-out trash can, your deep porcelain farmhouse sink, and it opens up really nicely over here into this dining area. They have a 6-seater table, but you could easily fit 8 at the table that you currently see. I probably wouldn't go too much larger, but this is plenty of space, and I just like the proximity over here to the kitchen. It makes it really easy having these informal dining setups. We're seeing these in a lot of the newer homes, and I think that it is probably the way of the future. Let me know though in the comments if you absolutely have to have that formal dining room. But the good news is, because these are custom builders, you could build whatever layout you want, whatever floor plan that you want. Now, you already saw a little sneak peek of this back patio, but you definitely need to see it again. You have the cathedral ceilings from inside carrying out onto the patio. So it kicks up, it's nice and tall, still plenty of shade cover. Now, obviously this orientation this time of day has a lot of sun coming through it, but it's a gorgeous fall day. The weather's great, it's nice and sunny. This is where you want to be spending a lot of your time. And man, on these acre-plus lots, you've got so much room to do whatever you want. You could easily have a pool right off of this back deck. You could have a shop, a shed, you name it, plenty of space. You can even do a sports court back here, which is something I've never had the lot size for that I've always wanted to do. I just feel like a half-court basketball would be a pretty cool setup. Now, they actually already did the outdoor kitchen, so it comes with this floor plan. And I just think it's decked out. Let's do our favorite little game here, Keith. Let's guess everything. This one's obviously beverage refrigerator. We've got your gas cooktop here. Now, I do need to double check. I don't know if this neighborhood actually has natural gas or if it runs on propane. Feel free to reach out to us directly if you're interested, and we'll let you know that. But a lot of these acreage communities don't have natural gas, but either way, this will either tie directly into the gas lines or you can run it on propane. Down here is just storage. I think this is extra storage too, but we'll see. Yeah, storage drawers. I'm gonna guess that this is a high heat burner. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's like a boiler. So if you wanted to do crawfish or something, you could do it right here. And then, what do you think? Trash can? Trash can, baby. All right, what are we, 5 for 5? So there you go. You got a nice dining space out here too. So you can really do a lot with it. I like that they staged it to show you the different setups, but you can even have a big old ping pong table out here. Do whatever you want. They are pre-wired for speakers, so you can have that nice speaker setup. But yeah, once again, it's all about just the space that you have from your neighbors. Now you will notice you don't have privacy fencing out here. That's okay, because most of the lots actually have this buffer along the back of trees, and you're far enough away from your neighbors where I don't really think that it's going to be an issue. If you did want any kind of privacy, your option would end up needing to be landscaping. You're not gonna be able to put any kind of walls up. However, if you flip over here, you could build the back patio where you've got the wall on both sides kind of blocking you from your neighbors, if that's important to you. So come back inside, because there's still a nice little cubby here on the first floor that is pretty neat. It's extra little living space. They've got this same floor plan out in High Meadow Estates, and they did it a little bit differently. They actually had a fireplace over here. Obviously, it's gonna cost a little bit more money, but I like this. It's a little reading nook. It could be a little play area too off of the living room for kids. If you had, a smaller family. And then back right through here, you're gonna have your 3-car garage. One of the perks of being out here on this much land is you could have 3, even 4-car garages to have plenty of space to store all of your stuff. So I just wanna sit down in this little nook. I wanna tell you exactly what it would look like if you wanted to purchase out here in Chapel Bend before we show you the rest of the home. So you would reach out to us directly, and we would actually go directly to Grace Point for the land sale. And they've got lots out here starting around $125,000 for 1-acre lots, going all the way up to the 2.6-acre lot for around $250,000. And then at that point, what you would do is we would introduce you to different builders, and we've got a couple different options for you. So before we show you the rest of this Grace Point home, there are 2 other builders that already have a presence out here in Chapel Bend. One of them is gonna be Harrisburg Homes. And if you watch some of our videos, we actually just filmed them last week, and the same product that they're building over in Mostyn Manor, they actually are rolling out on some of the lots out here. And that home is really nice. It's open, it's wide, it's kind of similar to this, but the difference with that floor plan is it feels like it has two completely different wings of the home. There's a big playroom off of the back of the house. The ceilings are nice and tall, nice and open, and a lot of really good finishes, but also gonna be keeping the prices out here pretty much under $1 million. Now, if Harrisburg isn't the option that you like, we just got to film a brand new model home from Quincy Custom Homes, and Justin, the owner of Quincy Custom Homes, is actually one of my good buddies, and he's also with us here at Ferris Realty as an agent and as a builder. And what's really cool is he's got 2 custom spec homes going on out here in Chapel Bend as we speak. But you can see from his home over in High Meadow Estates, just the level of detail and thought that he puts into it. I mean, this is a very gorgeous home, seated on over an acre lot. It's got a crazy back patio, lots of space on the outdoor area to hang out. You've got the fire pit with that whole wraparound back porch. And then, man, look at the kitchen. You have this gorgeous woodwork on the ceiling. His trim carpenter is one of the best that I have seen, and all of the cabinets in this home were built completely on site. And then this is just an example of some of the work that him and his building company are capable of doing. So you can build anywhere from, 3,000 plus square foot homes out here on these lots, and you can go fully custom. All 3 of these builders are going to offer the option to work with one of their architects to design your own floor plan. So you're gonna have so many different options out here in Chapel Bend when it comes to different custom home builders. But now you know exactly how it works. You buy the lot first, then you contract with one of these custom builders, and we build you your dream home. So you also have this cool little cubby over here. It's like your landing area from coming into the garage. That's pretty much it for this side of the home. Now what I want to do is I want you to follow me, and I want to show you the master bedroom, because a lot of the house actually lives up at the front, and we completely skipped it when we came in the front door. So we'll get you to that. I like that they carried the wood floors into the master bedroom. Now this is a 1-story home. You don't see a lot of 2-story homes when you're looking out on acreage, unless you get really big in that kind of 6,000 square foot range. But if you are gonna do maybe like a bonus room, a lot of people will put it up above the garage just because it's kind of the cheapest square footage in a home. Now, I love what the designers did here, carrying the shiplap in, and then you've got a stained pine on the ceiling here with these tray ceilings. So it looks like you're going from about 10 feet up to 11-foot ceilings in here. And if you're ever wondering why I raise my hand when I'm gauging how tall the ceiling is, it's because of a basketball rim. I know that I can just barely touch a 10-foot rim, and then that's how I know it. So let's get you inside of this bathroom, see what it has to offer. Very modern bathroom, by the way. Super cool. I love the layout. So right whenever you come in, you actually have your linen closet, plenty of storage over here. There you go, Keith. I'm gonna hit you with that door. You've got the multi-level countertops, so you got your little makeup area. And then check this out, you got a window straight out. Right now it's really pretty. Eventually it's gonna be somebody's front door. Freestanding tub right in the middle of the bathroom. Take it or leave it. Let me know what you think in the comments, whether or not you like this. Now, I haven't seen this lately. We did this in our house, and I'm glad to see a builder doing it, but I love beadboard. I feel like beadboard just kind of elevates everything. So that's a really nice touch. And Keith, why don't you swing around there? I want you to meet me on that other side. So you got the shower. I'll let you in over here, bud. Oh, really? It doesn't open that way. So come on through. Pretty nice Delta fixtures. So they took the tile all the way up to the ceiling, and then here we go. This just couldn't get any better. Look at this bench. So much room. Plenty of places to sit. So many options. You got the little cubbies for your shampoo on both sides. And I was thinking that the closet was gonna wrap around, but show them that side, Keith. I don't think it connects through, does it? No, it doesn't. So you could build it where it connects through. So come on through this way. You got huge closets, 2 massive closets, plenty of room for both parties. So I really love this. Come on in here, show them. Show them just how big it gets. So that's it for the closets. I love that you have 2 separate closets. That way your spouse can't start to like take over your side. There's actually a wall there. And then here's your toilet room. It does have a door on it. And you've got 8-foot doors in here. So let me just show you. These are actually solid core doors. So a lot of doors in homes are gonna be hollow. There's just a quality level that you can go up a notch whenever you get to solid doors. So and then them being 8 feet tall, it just really makes everything feel a little bit more substantial. Now, one feature I love in homes is whenever they connect the bathroom and the laundry room and the closet all together, and that's what they did here. So you've got the laundry room, you've got the plenty of storage cabinets, and then this is gonna tell me that it looks like they do have natural gas in this home. So you do have a folding counter over here, and then you've got your half bath here. They have the fan on and it will not turn off. There we go. So they kept the shiplap theme here, which is nice. Goes all the way up to the ceilings, 10-foot ceilings here, same wood floors. And then one of your bedrooms is gonna be off of this hallway. And I like it kind of loops and connects through. So there's multiple sections of this house, which I think is important to note. This is a queen size bed. This isn't a full, plenty of space. I love the wallpaper that they did. They gave you a little desk over here, and then you have your own bathroom. So this is very much an ensuite bathroom. And then the closet is decent size, barely a walk-in, and you'll notice this just spits you right back out into the living room. And I want you to pause really quick. I want you to see the house from this angle. Look how pretty this is. I mean, with these are huge chandeliers. These things are absolutely huge. So tons of good natural light in here, but also you got the artificial light coming in. And then we haven't even shown you the front of the house. So come on up to the front door. You got the front door here. I personally love double front doors. I would open this up and do double front doors, but look up really quick. They kept that stained pine right here in the entryway. So it gives it a nice distinct look, going up to 11-foot ceilings. Here we go, we got our office. I feel like this is a good place to sit down and give you the rundown. So if you don't already know, my name's Kyler. We make these videos just for you guys. So if you like what you see, go ahead, don't be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us a quick email. That way we can help you guys make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas. Also, we know these guys really well. We know all these builders. We know the developer. They are on speed dial. So when you call us, we'll be able to get you the best lot at the best price, guaranteed every single time. So you got built-ins here in the home office. I appreciate this. It's just those extra levels of detail. They do cost money, but whenever we tell you the prices, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that you're getting all of these features that you see here in this home for a really, really affordable price tag. And I do love those chairs. Those are just too cool. All right, we have a whole other wing of the house to show you. This is a 37, almost 3,800 square foot, one-story home. And when you get one stories, you want these secondary living spaces. And as cool as that little nook off the kitchen was, it's not gonna cut it. You need this extra bonus room. So this is a windowless media room, game room. Super cool. It doesn't really share walls with much in the house, so that's nice from a sound perspective. And then check out how big this sofa is. You got plenty of space in here to lounge. I love that they did the extra woodwork or the millwork over on the walls here. They carried the wood floors into this room too. You got a fan and plenty of space, but I would definitely hook up surround sound in here. And this, you know what, Keith, I'm gonna do it again. This room might be big enough for a golf simulator. It's a little tight. Should we do it? Should we do it? I think we're good. I think we could fit a golf simulator in this room. I love it. The ceiling height's tall enough, so give you plenty of options. And then you got 2 more bedrooms over here. So check this one out first. Going on in. This one's nice because it's got the bathroom in it right up here at the front. And then you got a queen size bed, plenty of room for a full size dresser, your little desk, cubby over here, great for the kids. And then I love this stand-up shower. Plenty of space on this countertop too, undermount sinks with the granite countertops. And guess what? We're on a roll here. We are 4 for 4. Every single one of these bedrooms has its own bathroom built into it. So nobody's lacking. So decent closet size. They got some furniture stored in here. But this right here, in case you're wondering what these are your smart home panels. This is where they're gonna bring in your cable and your Wi-Fi. You can run your security system. So everything's wired into that little smart hub right there. So that is it for inside of this house, but what I wanna do is I wanna go back outside and I wanna run you through pricing out here because I think you're gonna be blown away by exactly how much this home costs. So Grace Point actually has 5 spec homes that are under construction as we speak, and the cheapest one is around 2,600 square feet, and it's actually starting at $719,000. That's about as cheap as you're gonna get out here. In fact, that's very similar to the product that you're going to get in that low to mid $700,000 price point. Now that's not gonna be fully custom. That's gonna be one of their preset floor plans, and that's gonna be stuff that they picked out that's still very tasteful, but not quite as upgraded as what you saw in there. Now, a lot of their homes are going to be a little bit nicer than some of those lower spec homes. They're also gonna be a little bit more expensive. So the model that you saw, the base price, not including the land, is in the low 600,000s, which means once you include the land, which depending on if you get an acre, their cheapest acre is around $125,000, going all the way up to their largest lot right around $250,000. So when you add up the land cost and the home cost, you can get into this 3,700 square foot, one-story home around $800,000, which is pretty great. But if you deck it out like they did this model home, you're probably gonna be just up over $900,000 in the low to mid $900,000 price range. Now with Quincy Custom Homes and with Harrisburg Homes, and even with Grace Point, if you do decide to go the fully custom route, obviously, there's a variable budget in mind. A lot of them are gonna build based off of price per square foot, and it's really gonna come down to the finishes that you're interested in. But what we're seeing is the sweet spot in the kind of high 3,000s, low 4,000 square footage range for some really nice custom features are really gonna come out to around the $900 to $1.1 million price range. So if that's a budget that you have, I think this is a killer value because once again, we're just 5 minutes away from downtown Montgomery. It's such a cool spot, and all of the trees out here are so pretty. It's a good mix of oak trees and pine trees. And as you can see, as you drive through the community, they left a lot of them. So you'll actually have these established trees right here on your lots. Now, there's one other factor to consider when you're looking at neighborhoods that's often overlooked, and it's the price that you're gonna pay forever, and that's the tax rate. A lot of these new neighborhoods have really high tax rates, but what's nice about being out here in an acreage community is there's no such thing as a MUD tax, and I won't go into what that is, but essentially it just means you're gonna have a much lower tax rate. So instead of having a 3% tax rate, like a lot of these neighborhoods have, this one actually has a 1.74% tax rate, and it also has a lower HOA of just $475 annually. So that's just more money you're gonna get to keep in your pockets long term. Now, obviously we showed you Grace Point as an option out here, but maybe you're interested in exploring some of the other builders that could build on your own lot here in the community. Well, don't worry, we've got you covered. In fact, I would highly recommend checking out this builder right here. This is Harrisburg Homes. This is the same floor plans they're building out here in this community. And then check out Quincy Custom Homes right here. Do not sleep on Quincy Custom Homes. They build an absolutely gorgeous home. And as always, if you're thinking about moving to Houston, don't be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas.